Good afternoon. This is Chris Brecher with the Simpler Stocks free video for October 27th, 2016. This is about an hour and 42 minutes before the close. Basically today, I'm getting on Simpler Stocks on the gold side and Simpler Options. I'm doing a simulcast now, so I'm very nervous about it, excited about it too. I'm also excited because everything I mentioned in the free video last night worked to perfection. You know, it's really nice when I can make our subscribers money. So the whole idea we were showing last night is that if the ESs, if the NQs, let's put it this way, have to play catch up with the ESs, then the NQ earnings that are coming out have to disappoint. This has been a very narrow rally led by the Apples, the Facebooks, and so on. And the whole theory is if the ESs can't get out of their own way and can't catch up with the NASDAQ, then the NASDAQ has to catch up with the ESs. The only way the NASDAQ's going to sell off, remember, this is the NASDAQ 100, the NDX 100, the 100 biggest stocks in all the NASDAQ, just 100. So the whole idea is the big ones have to sell off. And then that's why I was mentioning Apple. That if that NASDAQ was going to sell off, then the stocks like Apple have to disappoint. And sure enough, Apple disappointed. So that's just one. We have a lot of different earnings coming out this week. You have Tesla. You have Facebook. I thought Facebook was next week, but let me give you a second here. I always double check because I have a million things going. Facebook next week. The whole thing in here, just so you know. Facebook, Amazon, Google. And it still goes that if the NASDAQ has to get back to this level, you're going to get more disappointment. So let me just sum up what happened to the futures in here. ES is down 750. NASDAQ right now down 37. In fact, NASDAQ now is finally giving back the rally from Monday. Just look right here. Big old candle. Gave it all back. You have the Russell down 1370. This is a gigantic development we'll go into in detail on the premium side. Bonds down 21. That's also a big deal in here. The industrials up too. Believe it or not, the industrials are up. That's because of strength in things like Boeing. Really impressive in there. The transport's down 51. Talking about Mr. Toad's wild ride, these transports have gone from down 100 to up to back down again. Check out a 2-minute chart of these suckers in here. I'm not making this up. They were down here and then had a 130-point rally, now back down. Why did that happen? You're seeing some extreme volatility in some of the stocks that had earnings. Check out the LUV in here. The stock at one time, as you see, from 42 to 37 was down $5, rallied to only be down 2 and is now going and sort of consolidating. You got a number of the Dow Jones transports just having wild moves in here today. So you have the bonds down 21, industrials up just a bit in here. You have gold down 6. How many times are the bonds down and gold down the same day? Unbelievable in there. Crude oil resuming its downtrend in here. Believe it or not, it just bumped up against 51. Couldn't go any higher. The dollar doing nothing in here. Down 0.057 is nothing. Advanced decline has been negative all day. Not gigantic. Just a slow grind down with the advanced decline down about 1138 right now. You have the VIX up a little, up 40. Natural gas getting smoked again. Unbelievable. No pun intended in there. But check out this move in natural gas in the last week. You hardly ever see this in a commodity. You're talking about something that went in August from 258 to 336 and now it's back to 260. That's called a round trip in traders' terms. Unbelievable. Got to tell you, on my money, I almost want to buy natural gas, but I'm not doing anything till it shows some signs of stabilization. Usually when you get that kind of damage, you get something like this. Just look where it sort of doesn't makes a higher low, forms like a little inverse head and shoulders, and then you buy on the break. So that's what I'm waiting for in there. So we'll see what happens, but nothing yet. UVXY up a little, up 73. You have the Nikkei doing not much. The German DAX represented by DE Dow with Thinkorswim down 171. The Thinkorswim representation of the Chinese market, the DJ China down 1.66. So where does this lead us with the whole market? This is what I want you to see because I think it's extremely important. We've been talking about could the ESs blow above this like the NASDAQ did. And I said there's a lot of resistance. So you have this level right here. This flag right here under a trend line. And then you have the bigger pattern on the left. The second thing you need to see in here is the Russell. The Russell just broke down that pattern. Now here you have to understand on the left, this is a support zone. So it's right at it. The deal isn't that is the Russell going to get murdered. It's are the other indexes going to break this same kind of level? And that's the million-dollar question. Look at the NASDAQ in here that blew up above here and then realized that if I unlink these and put the Russell on the left, that's what I want you to see right there. Notice how similar these looked until right here. This broke up and this broke down. Usually when I see this, it's this side has to catch up. And if that's true, same thing, you're going to have Google, Amazon, and Facebook disappoint. I know I went out on a limb yesterday mentioning that Apple was going to disappoint, but it worked out great. So just so you know, we still have the $7 30-day trial. For that, you get the chat room where I'm on 9 to 10 in the morning. Our gold room is 3 days a week, is the last hour, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So just check into that. There are a lot of cool things going on there. Premium videos, a lot more in depth than what you're hearing now. And the email alerts. Basically, I'm very proud of these. Every day I post at least 6 stock trades and chart ideas. Today I posted 12 short ideas. They're really kicking butt today, that's for sure. Index and futures charts. I post at least 6 every morning. We have people that don't even trade stocks, that only trade futures, that subscribe because they say they're the best futures charts out there. And we have unusual options activity where if I see unusual stuff combined with charting where you can act on them, then I post them. I only post about 5 or 10 a week, but our track record is pretty darn good. So I hope everybody's enjoyed this video. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow and try to take us up on this $7 trial. We're not going to have it that much longer. Take care.